something to say while I'm bored. Well, both players are just macroing up their armies. So oOrsom has a siege tank, but he doesn't have the siege tech. Oh, he's finishing siege tech now, and he's got 4 Vikings. Useless. But here comes the attack from the Zerg player. The Zerg player is losing tons and tons of units, or he's not losing them, but they're taking substantial amounts of damage from the force of oOrsom. However, oOrsom's Warlin is now dead with those 2 supply depots gone, but he has 2 siege tanks, which will probably be in siege mode here. So Scaarj, he's got some burrowed hydralisks and burrowed roaches, which will heal very quickly, as oOrsom will fly past this overlord and snipe down these 5 Vikings. Basically, it's going to be a huge micro battle for both players, but Scaarj is undersupplied by losing that overlord. They'll snipe to these 5 Vikings, and these 5 Vikings are going to find another overlord to snipe. So that's a very bad loss for Scaarj. He's losing tons of overlords, which will stop his unit production. And look at these 6 Vikings, I'm sorry. Or maybe one just joined the fleet, but I'm pretty sure I only saw 5 before. But he's gonna meet these overlords. He's gonna take them down. He might even take down these 2 overlords. That's very bad news for Scaarj. He's bringing in his army right now. These Hydras are gonna snipe down 1 Viking. No, they're not gonna take down any Vikings at all. So that's some good use of the Vikings for oOrsom. And he's gonna see that spire up. So air units coming in, so those Vikings might not be that useless after all. So they're going to land and they're going to start attacking the mineral line of Scaarj. Scaarj has no army. The army is coming in right now, but look at those drones. They're all falling to these Vikings now. So the army comes in and also transforms all the Vikings back into air mode. And one of them is going to get sniped, 2 of them, 3. So oOrsom is only left with 2 Vikings, which will get away pretty easily. But I think that was worth it. Those 4 Vikings for a whole mineral line of Scaarj's drones. But those minerals are going to run out anyway, and I'm surprised that Scaarj hasn't expanded even more, because by now I reckon he should have at least 4 expansions or something. But I guess he just doesn't want to expand, and oOrsom now choosing to expand after his minerals are almost depleted. Each field has just around like 100, except for these, which have like 500. So that command center is going to come up, and it's going to meet the army of oOrsom. oOrsom has those 10 Hellions there. They're quickly taking down the Hydralisks and the Roaches, and it looks like Scaarj is going to lose his entire army to these Hellions and siege tanks. So he managed to snipe down 1 siege tank, but he loses all his units to the rest of oOrsom's units. But oOrsom hardly has an army as well. So, but I don't think he'll go for the attack, because on the way is 5 Mutalisks for Scaarj. But oOrsom deciding to move out with those 4 Hellions and 3 Marines with combat shield on. But yeah, he's gonna move out, and he's gonna meet a group of Mutalisks. And those Mutalisks are gonna take down these Hellions fairly quickly, because Hellions can't have air. So the Birth Queen finishes off, and these Marines being heroes or something, just running into the base of Scaarj. However, Scaarj is bringing in more Mutalisks, and look at that. It looks like T-Rexes from here. I heard that somewhere. It's from Husky Starcraft, probably. Love you, Husky. I love Starcraft as well. So 12 Mutalisks coming in for Scaarj, and oOrsom is in quite a bit of trouble. However, he's producing some Marines, which will probably take down a few Mutalisks before being taken down themselves. So Scaarj has Overlord scout around the map, and if oOrsom decides to take these 4 Vikings around the map for some more Overlord sniping, I reckon he would just supply cap Scaarj until he's forced to make 6 Overlords from that 1 Birth Queen spawn larvae skill. So anyway, Scaarj is getting Mutalisks, and is he getting any more? Yeah, he's getting even more Mutalisks. I'm surprised he's not getting any ground units, because these Mutalisks are pretty fragile. They only have 120 HP. But here they are. The Mutalisks have spotted this Medivac, and that Medivac's going to go down along with 8 Marines in it. So that's a huge loss for Awesome, and his expansion has been found as well. So these Mulists are going to take it down along with those 5 SCVs inside it. So goodbye expansion, Awesome. So Awesome is now stuck with only one base and hardly any minerals left. So he's going to have to make a move soon, or else Scaarj will just out macro him, because Scaarj actually has an expansion up whilst Awesome is only stuck on one base. However, he has a decent sized army, I guess, with those air units and 4 marines. I don't know why he's still getting Hellions though, because as you saw from those Mutalisks, I don't think there's many ground units, but I guess I'm wrong, because roaches are still coming. So Scaarj is going to look at that high yield expansion, and that drone is going to get another hatchery up here. And as we look at the income tab, Awesome is falling behind in the income by about 500 minerals, because he's going to run out of minerals in about a minute. So he needs to lift off this orbital command and go build an expansion somewhere like here, or maybe even his natural. But I don't think that'd be a good idea to expand now, because Scaarj has his Mutalisks up and he's getting even more expensive. So it looks like Awesome is going to transform these Vikings and take down this hatchery here at the high yield expansion for Scaarj. So Scaarj will be forced to cancel it. Yeah, he's cancelling it. That drone goes down with it, and the Vikings turn back to air mode. However, a group of Mutalisks are coming, and I'm surprised that Awesome didn't try at least snipe one or something and run away. However, look at that. He's got like, I don't know, like 24 Mutalisks there. I don't think Awesome stands a chance anymore. Yeah, he's just scanned that group army thing for Scaarj. Wait, I don't think that was a scan, that wavy spirally thing that appeared here. If someone could post in the comments, I'd be grateful, because I don't really know what that is. I think it's the generate creep for the creep tumor. Yeah. So anyway, Awesome has seen that army, and I reckon that he right now is shitting his pants. He's got 20 mineral income. Now he has 0 income. He's just rebuilt that command center, and he's gonna fly it perhaps somewhere. No, he's gonna load some SCVs into it first. But now look at that. The army of Scaarj is going to go into the base of Awesome. Is just hanging outside. Those Vikings are just sniping down some Mutalisks. Sniped down 2 before without taking any damage, pretty much. But I don't think if Awesome loses his army, he'll be defenseless pretty much, because Scaarj has minerals. He has the ability to expand more. See, yeah, because of this hatchery, he has the ability to just expand and macro up his army even more, whilst the Terran player Awesome is stuck inside his base, knowing the threat that that Scaarj has an army outside his base. But I reckon these Vikings will be essential for Awesome if he wants to win. And I reckon he should start spewing out more Marines once he gets an expansion up. But I don't. Yeah, he's getting out of his natural. That's probably the most safest place to get your expansion at this time, because, you know. But anyway, Scaarj has remassed his units, and he's gonna see that expansion, and look, he's gonna take down those SCVs, those roaches, and the army of Awesome is coming in. But I don't think that Awesome will get back out of this. Those Hellions they only have a few units to attack, and these Vikings are just going to be what's left for Awesome, and they're getting taken down quickly. And Awesome calls GG, and that's a good game from both players. So overall, I reckon that Awesome, I think his mistake was he didn't expand early enough, waiting till like his middle lines were down. So Scaarj just replying to me, it's a boring match, but it's alright. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and this is Alice Collins signing up for Alice Starcraft on YouTube. See you guys next time.